Like, what's tea? The girls are fighting. Like, what's going on? Hey YouTube, and welcome back to It's Amazing. If you're new to my channel and this is your first time seeing this beautiful chocolate face, like, you already know what to do with this. If you see the red button, make it gray and subscribe to my channel. Like, I post hair content, I do vlogs, I do photo shoots. So if you want to see more of me, you can go ahead and subscribe and join the family. And while you're at it, hit the bell notification so you don't miss a second of me. Also, if you want to see more of my beautiful chocolate face, you can follow me on my social media accounts. We'll listed up above and linked in the description box down below. Just go down there, click the link, and go put her eyes under my pixels. Yeah, by the time you guys already know what's go down, I'm about to take down my protective style, and it's gonna be like a deep condition and chill type of video. And yeah, like, we about to get into this mess because y'all crazy. So let's just get right into this video. So if you've been living under a rock and you're like not if you're not fully fledged in the natural community, you would not know what's happening. Like, you would definitely not know. But I'm about to tell y'all what's going on. So basically, the natural hair community is a scam. Like, scam artists, scammers, bottom of the barrel dirt. And it's coming from professionals, honey. Like, I'm watching it go down on TikTok and on Instagram, and it's basically like the natural hair community versus professional salon people. It's cause girl, like, this is a lot to unpack. I recall seeing it like a week ago, and I've just been trying to just be on it ever since, like just looking to see what's happening or whatever. But it's so much information coming out, so much coming out, and it's really just information about like hair care in general, basically. So like, ain't nobody gonna fight y'all, like, it's not that serious, but the way people be commenting, that's what it sounds like y'all are very aggressive in this natural hair community. And I knew this was a fact, but this just shows like the community we built, and it's just it's funny sometimes, and other times it's kind of sad. So I'm just gonna start from the beginning. You did not know, like, the natural hair community was built, I'm not sure what year, but it was built basically women with tighter coils not fitting societal standards, so they made their own community in order to uplift each other and just spread knowledge and information about how to grow their hair, because the salons basically wouldn't touch it, or they didn't have access to that type of, you know, hair care. They obviously didn't want to go to salons anymore, or they couldn't. They spread knowledge on social media, YouTube, Instagram, all the type of things, and a lot of people blew up from that sharing of knowledge, because people were following them and they were getting an audience and all that good stuff. Like After 85, like, I don't know why I can't think of any other names, but I'll list some more people just like that, like the OG naturals that were just really decided they wanted to take their hair care into their own hands. So that's what they did, and they spread that to everybody. And like, that's how I came across it, and I saw this one with some beautiful head of hair, and I was like, I want that. I wanted y'all to know like what it actually is, because like the way it's being portrayed now is kind of sad. But yeah, people have their own opinions, whatever. But yeah, that being said, like, from what I told you, as you can imagine, tips were being shared, advice, like hair advice, like products, recommendations, like all of that was being shared on social media. And that's how a lot of girls were learning and taking care of their hair, basically, like me. Like, I'm a product of that. Like, I learned majority of what I knew. I learned what I know from social media, basically, because there's not a natural hair salon where I am that deals like specifically with curls, so I had to do it myself. Then the professionals are starting to come out, and baby, they're mad. They're upset with us. Well, not particularly with us. I'm gonna explain it some more. And basically now you have these professionals coming out, and they're basically myth busting some of the foundational practices of the natural hair community, because mind you, these people are not, the natural hair community is probably like majority of people are not professionals. Like, we're not professionals. We just go by what our hair does, and we help people with hair that looks like ours to grow their hair. Like, they're coming out, they're like, who have been saying that? Who said that? Who said that? Who told you guys to do this to your hair? Like this, like, you know, like basically just myth busting everything that has been taught around the natural hair community. And these naturals are not, they're not okay with it, because basically to them it's just like, who are you, basically? Like, who are you? Like, you're professional, but who are you? The whole reason this community had to be built was because for majority of it, there was no other option. Like, professionals were telling us, you need a relaxer. Like, I know how to make your hair manageable with heat. Like, no, like, we didn't want that. So I like how some of them are saying things is really what is stirring like the pot a lot, because some of them are like, they're professionals. So once you like, if you go to school for something, you have somebody that did not go to school for that telling you how to do that, of course you would be upset. Like, all of that, like, I would be upset too. Like, say when I get my CPA license and someone tells me that's not how you do taxes. What you mean that ain't how you do taxes? Like, you want to fight about it? Like, no. If the naturals are angry, like the professionals are getting frustrated. It's just a whole lot of sis. Like, a whole bunch of stuff is happening, and I'm just watching. Like, I'm not commenting nothing. Like, no, because first of all, I'm not gonna argue on social media. I'm not gonna do that. And second of all, I'm not gonna make these people mad that I want to get information from. Secondly, so I'm just gonna use the Carol's Daughter Wash Day Delight Jelly Foam Conditioner. Like, they gave me this, and so I'm gonna use it. I used the rose water one and I liked it, so I'm gonna see if I like this one and put it on my hair. So now, professional side of hair versus the natural hair community, and like, they're just going at it at this point. Like, they're myth busting like a lot of things. Like, obviously now you're not supposed to use oils on your hair, which is a shock to me, the natural hair community, because like, oils are a staple. They're a sealant. Like, what do you mean I'm not supposed to put oil in my hair? Like, my scalp be ashy. What you mean? And just like a whole bunch of stuff like that, like stuff that would be like, you sure? Because like, I've been using oils and ain't nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like that, and it's like that mentality versus professional saying, it's a simpler way this could be done and you could get the same, if not better, results. I love the passion that the natural hair community has, but at the same time, it's like, we should be more acceptable to professional help. I understand why we're not, because those are the people telling us to do certain things that would make our hair manageable and not healthy. So I understand, but like, she black too. Like, let's just do this together, and let's just all have waistline hair. Like, why can't we just do that? Okay, I had to go get me some water. So yeah, like, that's basically what is going on. And baby, like, some of them shaking the tables, because they coming for our community, basically. Like, they're saying, like, not all, I'm not saying this is all, but like, you know how people are. Like, they throw shots, basically. Like, so basically saying like, I don't know why y'all will believe someone that doesn't have a PhD or a degree or something in it anyway. And it's just like, I don't know why I believe them, because the people with the PhDs didn't always have my best interest. They just wanted to make it more easier for them and not like thinking of the health of my hair. One tweet was saying like, why would you believe someone that is trying to, like, I'll do me for an example. Like, I make content, and I don't just limit myself to natural hair, but that is like a huge part of my platform is I try hair products, I give my thoughts on them and everything. And so they were like saying like, why would you listen to someone that is being paid basically to tell you about something? And I'm just like, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, but like, it wasn't always like that. It began as we're in this together, trying to find hair products together to grow our hair together. Like, it ain't no, hey you guys, okay, so you should get this product right now. Don't even mind my results or anything, just get the product. Like, no one does that. And it's so obvious to see when it's being done that I don't really feel like people in the natural hair community can do that, because if your hair looks trash, like, it's just gonna look trash. Like, nothing you can say is gonna make anyone see anything different. So like, it's kind of hard to lie about that. Y'all see the curls were burnt in. And so then people were like feeling some type of way about that, because you know, they're coming for the influencers basically. But at the same time, you sell products in your salon. Okay. I feel like when you're trying to spread information, like, you gotta leave the sarcasm, the all that like out of it, because sis, people follow us and like listen to us because proof is sometimes in the pudding. Like, people want their hair to be as long as mine, and then the professional comes around and their hair isn't how we want our hair to be. The hair isn't the length that we would want our hair. So like, it's like kind of, you know, I don't even know how to put it, but do you guys see what I'm saying though? Like, that's kind of how it's going. So, because like basically they're trying to see who told y'all this information, and like who told y'all all this. And it's just like, we told each other this because no one, the book told us to relax it. So what do you want us to do? Yeah, like that's basically what I've been seeing, like all over my timeline, like all on TikTok, all over everywhere. And I at first it was like a lot, because I'm like, who are these people? Like, who are these people coming in telling us that we're scammers, that we do all this yada yada yada, when it's not a secret that the rules were not meant for us. Like, even cosmetologists and everything like that, like they are things that are rooted in anti-blackness and all of that. And like, it's just hard when you try to ignore that fact just to say, oh, I have a degree. Like doctors have degrees, and in the medical field it was stated in college textbooks that Black women do not feel pain, or Black people do not feel pain the way that other people feel. Like, it was in a textbook. So let's not act like the rules were really made for us, okay? Now, I understand if people go into specifically curly hair, like, you know, professions and like degree plans and stuff, like I understand that, like that's cool, but let's not like act like this information, you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say, you know what I'm trying to say. That's like a little bit how I view it. Yes, I am willing to listen, because yes, you are a professional and like you have studied this about it the right way, because all we want to do is just grow our hair. That's all we want to do. Like, that's all I want to do. That's all I want the people that follow me to learn how to do. And I just want the information to do that. And I'll leave like the professionals that I'm listening to and everything, I'll leave them below, because like I want everyone to know this stuff, because I want everyone to know how to take care of their hair properly and all that good jazz. But yeah, so like that's basically what is going on in the natural hair community so basically now the question is, like the big question of the day is, whose side are you on? Are you on the side of the professionals? Are you on the side of the natural hair community? Will the natural hair community die off? Like, what happens to natural hair influencers? Like, influencers, why do I say like influencers? People. And like what's the next move? And to be honest, I'm interested to see how it plays out. Like, I'm interested to see what happened, like what these brands are going to decide to do, because like like there is money in the natural hair community. Like, there's money in almost every community. From my experience, there is money to be made. Brands want to reach customers want to know the next product. Like, it's just a cycle, and I don't see that dying off or going away anywhere anytime soon. But I do, however, think it will change, because brands go off of us, basically. Not us as influencers, but us as consumers. So just like with the rice water, a lot of people, like, it got really popular in the natural hair community. A lot of people making YouTube videos about it, saying like how great it is, how effective, how yada yada yada. And now rice water is being incorporated into products. Like, that's basically how it works. So I don't feel like that will go away. The influencer natural hair, like, I don't feel like that will go away, because at the end of the day, if we do say, hey, we're gonna rewrite the rules, we want new products, new formula, all that other stuff, the only thing the brand's gonna do is just go with it, and then influencers like myself are gonna try it and tell our opinion on it. Like, it's not gonna stop, in my opinion. That's what I think. I am really interested to see like what happens next. But I will tell you what I plan on doing in just a sec after I wrap this section up. Basically, what I plan on doing is I honestly intend on listening to the professionals. And no, I'm not saying throw out your products, like throw out everything, you know, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying these people are curly hair professionals, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt, and I will look at the information, like just like I did when I entered the natural hair community. Like, I looked at the information, I looked at what made sense. There are things to this day I do not believe that are just staples in the natural hair community. Like, I don't believe that oils can make your hair grow faster. I don't believe that, because like your hair is going to grow unless you have like a medical issue or something. Like, your hair is going to grow. You just need to be able to retain it. It's just things like that. And I feel like those type of things are everywhere. It's like the skincare, basically. Like, they're professionals, and there are people who just love skincare and will talk about it. I intend on listening and taking notes and sharing what I'm finding out and who I'm finding it out from, and the techniques and the tips. I plan on sharing that with my audience. Like, why wouldn't I? The goal was and will always be to grow my hair. I was able to create a platform from it, and I was able to get recognition from brands and earn money. The goal is still to get butt lift hair. Like, don't get it confused. I want my hair to touch my booty, and I won't tell other people they want their hair to touch their booty get there too. So I feel like it just wouldn't be right for me to just sit on all this information and just not share it. Like, that's basically what the natural hair community is all about, sharing information. That's what we do. So I feel like if the professionals in the natural hair community can just come together and just be nice, this will go a whole lot smoother. Ego, basically, in the way of that. And sadly, that is going to stop a lot of the progress with everybody just growing their hair in the most effective way for them. But I mean, I feel like it's bound to happen either way. Like, this information is going to get out either way, because from what I'm hearing, the professionals are making several points, and these girls are saying that their routine was simplified. It was so much simpler, so much more effective, so much yada yada yada. Like, I want simple effectiveness. Now, I'm not saying that I will throw away my products. If something is working for me, like it's for me. Like, maybe that ain't for everybody. Maybe it ain't gonna work for everybody. But if it's working for me, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Unless the other method is just like mind blowing, like just shakes the table. I don't see myself throwing away any of my like staple products anytime soon. But you know, you never know. I never know. You never know. So yeah, that's the next step for me, at least. I'm going to actually do a video. So just be looking in the in the description box for any updates on videos that I plan on doing, because I will be doing a professionals versus natural hair community video, like wash day edition, just to see, because I want you guys to see with me like what's going on, like what's happening. And I feel like it's gonna be fun. I feel like it's gonna be very informative. So yeah, I've been getting so much information from these what do you even call them? Not salon people, call them professionals. And like, now that I have been natural for 5 years, I'm seeing the similarities between the two communities, like the naturals versus the professionals. Like, a lot of the information is not that skewed. Some of it is, not gonna lie, some of it is, but some of it is not. Like, some of the information that I was learning, knew that just from experiencing, touching, feeling, doing my hair. Like, with wash day, I know that you don't want to just shampoo your hair like this. Like, you ain't supposed to do that. Stretch, keep it elongated, like that stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff that professionals are teaching about, like a lot of it, I just learned from the natural hair community itself and just from doing my hair. So like, I feel like our worlds are not that far apart. It's just, we just need to help each other, basically. So if you want to just stay up to date with like information and stuff, I will keep information. Rude. Like, keeping the information like on my platforms and everything. I'll be sharing it with my platforms. So if you want to subscribe and follow my social media accounts, now is the time to do that, sis. Like, you want the information, you want to know who to get it from. Like, I'm not saying you have to trust me with everything. Like, I don't care if you don't. I'll also leave the people that I am getting this information from if you prefer to hear it from them. I don't really care. It's just information, sis. Either you take it or you leave it. But at the end of the day, this hair gonna grow, boo. We're gonna get this waistline, and me and my followers gonna get this waistline together. So yeah, that's what I plan on doing with the information. I'm not gonna speak for everybody else, but I am curious to see what is going to happen with a lot of these influencers that have businesses. Like I'm not saying she is like a scam or anything, but for instance, Natural 85, like she has a company. she has products. She sells products. And one of the things that the professionals was saying was that oils are like a no-no. I'm curious to see like what happens there. Like I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen. Are other influencers going to speak out about the information? Not speak out, I'm trying to make it seem like something so trivial. It's not, but it is at the same time. Like I just wanna see how the other people are gonna move. Like I'm just interested to know. Another big question, will I continue to do like hair, like try different products and stuff? Cause you know, they're saying that oils are a no-no, but what if a brand contacts me and is like, hey, we want you to try our products, we want you to do yada 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 yada. Like what do you do, Caitlin? To be honest, I really don't know, because at this moment I still plan on using products. Like I don't really use oil as much anyway, but that wasn't because of the professionals. That was because I didn't use it like a couple times, and then I realized like how much more light my hair was, basically. So I just stopped using that on my own. But like, for instance, she said leave-ins, like there's no purpose for them. So I honestly don't know. Like I'll need to test this out myself. Like I'm not just gonna do something just because a professional says it if it's not working for me and that professional is not gonna be doing my hair. Like that would not make sense. Like if I'm able to grow my hair by using my leave-ins, like I'm gonna throw all of this hard work down the drain, basically what I'm saying. So yes, I'm gonna be trying their tips and their recommendations, but I'm also gonna think for myself. Like think for myself, shoot. That's what I'm supposed to do if you ain't finna be in my head, baby. If you ain't gonna be doing my hair. But I will be like giving this knowledge, at least that I'm getting from the professionals, I will be giving that to the people who follow me. Because like, why not? Like I never pledged to take anybody along the journey with me, but that's what I decided to do. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. Like it just is what it is. Like basically. So that's all the tea that I have to spill. And yeah, like I really want to know, what do you guys think? Like what do you think is going to be the next step? What do you think is going to happen next? Like whose side are you on? Like are you team professional, team natural community? Like comment below. I want to know. I'm definitely team natural community, but I am accepting to team professional, because at the end of the day I like want to grow my hair, and I will decide what's best for me and my hair and my like lifestyle and stuff. Yeah, comment what you guys think. Like do you think the natural hair community is tripping? Like do you think the professionals are tripping? What do you think? Do you think we're scammers? You think I'm a scammer? After you say and watch my beautiful chocolate face, you think I'm a scammer? Disrespectful. But anyway, just tell me what you think. I want to know. Leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, like that's all I have to say about it. I do plan on spreading what I'm learning, and I'm learning so much, you guys. And some of the stuff is just I already knew. And yeah, like I have like a whole page of notes, and I'm gonna be sharing that information and trying it out like with you guys, and just going through the motions. Like the natural hair community is not going anywhere. Like no, it's not. And this my hair looks, I miss my hair so much. I had it straight. It looks, well not straight, I had it blown out, and it looks so good. I miss you, girlies. So like this is what the natural hair community is all about. Like we're excited about this, like growth, like curls, coils, like just everything, and it's just so beautiful. So yeah, let me know what you guys think below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys are feeling. Do you feel betrayed? Let me know. And yeah, follow me if you want to get more inside scoop of what's going on and the information being spread. Again, I will link those. Again, I will link in later videos who I'm getting my information from, how I'm getting it, what I'm doing about it, all that good stuff. And yeah, like if you enjoyed this video, do not forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Like I know you guys not gonna soak up all this information, get all this tea, and not subscribe to Chocolate Me, okay? I can make a rhyme anytime. And follow me on my social media accounts like you do not want to miss what's coming next. So yeah, it'll be linked below and link above just for you. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.